Welcome to the optical supercycle. Right now, artificial intelligence models are growing so fast that the biggest bottleneck is not the computer chips anymore. Instead, the main problem is the interconnect, how fast data can travel between these massive AI processors. The physical limits of electricity are now the primary constraint on the growth of AI. So, how do we fix this? Enter the world of photonics. What is photonics? Simply put, it is the science of using light to transmit information instead of traditional electrical signals. Imagine trying to send 1,000,000 cars down a bumpy one-lane dirt road. That is what it is like using traditional copper wires to move AI data. The wires get too hot and move too slowly. Photonics is like magically replacing that dirt road with a glowing teleportation highway where data travels at the actual speed of light. This structural shift toward optical networks is projected to become a massive market by 2030. Let's meet 4 companies building this highway. First up is Lumentum Holdings, ticker LIGHT. Lumentum makes the high-powered engines and smart switches that turn light into the fast-lane highway for the world's biggest AI computers. Think of Lumentum as the exclusive engine manufacturer for every car in a Formula One race. Many companies can build the car's body, but the race simply cannot happen without Lumentum's high-performance heart. Their main strength is dominance in advanced lasers and switches that help AI data centers move faster and more efficiently. They are surging because the market sees them as a key supplier in the optical build-out. Next is Applied Optoelectronics, ticker AAOI. AAOI is like a farm-to-table tech company that builds every major piece of a fiber optic connection under one roof. Imagine a pizza shop that grows its own tomatoes and makes its own cheese. Because they do not have to wait on outside deliveries, they can make a better pizza faster and cheaper than the shop next door. That deep vertical integration is their biggest advantage. It gives them better control over cost, quality, and speed. Their stock is climbing because investors like how efficiently they can scale when demand rises. Now let's look at the foundation. AXT, Inc. Ticker, AXT. AXT makes the specialized soil advanced semiconductor wafer materials needed to grow some of the world's fastest optical and AI-related chips. Regular silicon cannot do every job in extreme light-based devices. AXT's advantage is like providing the rare, nutrient-rich soil needed to grow exotic orchids that simply cannot survive in ordinary dirt. Without those specialized materials, some of the lasers and optical components behind this trend would not exist. That is why investors see AXT as a foundational name in the photonics story. Finally, we have POET Technologies. Traditional optical manufacturing can be messy and inefficient, often forcing different parts to be combined in a complicated way. POET's strength is its optical interposer, which helps integrate electronics and photonics more cleanly at the chip level. Think of POET like a tiny high-tech Lego set that snaps light and electronics together in a cleaner, simpler way. It is also like replacing a desk full of tangled chargers with one sleek charging pad. Investors are interested because if this approach scales well, it could lower costs and simplify how optical systems are built. In the AI gold rush, these 4 companies are not exactly the gold itself. They are the ones selling the tools, and in this case, the tools are made of light. XT helps supply the raw materials. Lumentum builds the powerful engines. AAOI assembles key parts efficiently under one roof. POET tries to redesign the system in a cleaner way. That is the big idea behind photonic stocks. As AI grows, the world needs faster ways to move data, and light may be one of the most important answers.